Hey guys, it's Maggie and I am back today. Today I'm officially on period watch. I'm getting all of the signs, the symptoms that are telling me it's inevitable. It's just a matter of time. And if you've been following along with this fertility testing that I've been doing, you might know that I am waiting for the first day of my period this cycle because I have to schedule an HSG test. This is a test I'm nervous for. Many of you have told me your experiences, and it seems like 50% of you said it was totally fine, and the other 50% said it was horrible. So we shall see how it goes. But yeah, I am getting some cramping, some spotting, so I know it's on its way. I know some of you said the saline sonogram could sometimes clear out my fallopian tubes a little bit. I don't think it helped at all because, yeah, negative. Plus, like, I can definitely feel my period coming on. But yeah, that's the situation today. I think it'll be here probably tomorrow morning. I have to tell you guys too, this is totally non-related to any of this. Zach and I had another spooky experience in our house last night. It was not the worst, but it was definitely weird, and we were investigating in the middle of the night over this for like a good half hour. It sounded to both of us. Now, I caught the tail end because I was just about to fall asleep. I wasn't fully asleep, but I was almost there. I caught the tail end, but he heard the whole thing. It sounded like a glass bottle rolling on the floor, and he said it sounded like it was rolling back and forth slowly, but I just heard like one roll across the floor. So of course we both freak out. It made me fully awake. I was like, what is that? And he goes, you heard that too? There was no way we couldn't have heard it because it was freaking loud. And so we go into the room. Well, Zach goes in the room. I'm not getting out of bed. He goes into the room and investigates, and there's nothing there. There's nothing that fell. We don't really keep anything in there, so there was nothing that would fall. And then we're thinking, like, is it the attic or is it downstairs? So Zach decides to head downstairs to get his flashlight so that way he can go all the way up to the attic and see if something happened above us. And as he's walking down the stairs to get his flashlight, another noise happens, and that one I couldn't tell you what it sounded like, but we both heard it. And he calls up the stairs, did you hear that? And I'm like, uh-huh. So he goes, he finally gets his flashlight, comes back upstairs, goes to the attic, and he's moving stuff around up there, trying out different sounds. It didn't sound like any of that. It didn't really sound like it was coming from the attic. But he asked me when he got down, hey, did you move my like little baby rocking chair that I had from when I was a kid? And I was like, no, the last time I was up there was on his birthday. I was looking for stuff for Halloween costumes because we didn't have one. And I definitely would have noticed this. He took a picture and, you know, showed me when he came back down. His little baby rocking chair was in the middle of our, like, aisle walkway. And I think I definitely would have noticed that the last time I was up there because it would have been in my way. It was very creepy. So yes, now I'm here, he's at work, and I'm like, please no more spooky experiences. I don't want to experience anything else. We've had so many weird things happen in this house though. Anyways, that's the story from last night. So we had a little trouble sleeping after that, but eventually we did fall asleep. And I don't believe anything else was heard throughout the night, or if it was, I completely slept through it. Zach didn't say there was anything else that happened. So anyways, that's the fun going on here. In terms of the HSG, I assume that it will happen sometime next week. Zach will be coming with me. Thank goodness. It's actually going to be at a different location. As long as I can schedule within my fertility clinic, it will be at a different location than where I normally go, but still within their system, which is what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping not to go to an outside hospital to get this done. I want to go to the place that they do this all day long. In terms of our other fertility testing, I got my genetic testing done. Zach's is still in process, so I don't actually have the results for that. But for myself, it came out pretty good. I was kind of surprised. They test for 282 different genetic diseases or disorders on this test, and I only came back as a carrier for one, and it was hearing loss. So it basically said on the results page that If Zach also has this, if he's also a carrier for the same thing, we have a 25% chance that our child would have hearing loss. I found that very interesting, but as for things like cystic fibrosis, I am not a carrier. There was question about this because I won't go into detail about who it is, but somebody in my family may or may not have cystic fibrosis. If they do, it is a very mild form of it. The test came back inconclusive, but both parents, I believe, are carriers. So that was the situation. I am related to one of the parents. So that's, yeah. I'm not a carrier though, so that was, you know, good to hear. So right now, just waiting on Zach's results. I'm getting a little nervous because I scheduled our consult with a genetic counselor on Friday, and his results are not back yet, but they were emailing me to schedule the appointment. So I don't know if that was wrong of me to do. I just did what they told me. I don't know. Hopefully it comes back in the next day or two and we'll be good. And, oh yeah, I can't remember if I've mentioned this on a video or not. I apologize. Zach did have the sperm analysis done and he is all good. We're all good there. So it definitely seems like there may be some issue with me, but so far saline sonogram was normal, my hormones have been normal, my cycles are normal, and genetic testing, I mean, I think that was successful. I expected a lot more on that, so I'm thrilled about it. I think the HSG will be the test that is gonna be abnormal. I think I got scar tissue or something blocking my fallopian tubes. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for my period and I will catch up with you guys when I'm finally able to call the fertility clinic and schedule the HSG. Good morning, guys. It's a couple days later. My period actually showed up a day later than I thought it would, but it's here. There's no doubt in my mind it's here. I am in some pain. It's still kind of early in the morning, but I want to call the fertility clinic as soon as possible. I've been waiting. I'm like, come on, period, let's start, because I'm so afraid they're going to book up all the HSG appointments and then I'm not going to be able to go this month. And I really just don't want to go to the hospital for this. So I am clicking into my account to make sure, hi Holly, making sure that I have the right phone number. Okay, so I'm going to call, I guess this is the nurse. I don't know if she's a nurse or what she is. Let's try giving them a call. I want to see if I can schedule it for next Thursday or Friday, because that just, you know, works out best with our schedule. So let's see. And I am calling because my period did start this morning, so I was hoping to schedule the HSG. So if you could give me a call back, hopefully we can get it scheduled for next week, I think. So, all right, thanks so much. Bye-bye. That is okay. I'm going to turn my phone off of Do Not Disturb because I pretty much have it on Do Not Disturb 24/7. So just in case they call. Yeah, I think she is the one that did my blood work and stuff, and the one that I couldn't get my words out right to. If you saw the saline sonogram video. But anyways, gonna wait for that call. I think she's probably taking care of patients right now because it's 8:30 in the morning. I don't feel super great because I am very crampy right now. I always am on the first day and then it goes away pretty quick. So I'm gonna go find my heating pad and we'll catch up a little bit later. This is. Yes, it just started. Oh, awesome. Okay, is there anything else I should do to prepare? I know it can sometimes be painful, so I don't know if there's anything you recommend. Yeah, that's what I was worried about because I thought it looked more at the fallopian tubes and we're wondering if there's scar tissue around them from previous surgeries, so we'll see how it goes. Yep, so we have it scheduled for tomorrow, but my husband's has not come back yet, so I may have to move that to next week. And then we're planning on going for the infectious disease blood work sometime early next week as well. You too. Right, bye-bye. As you saw, we got it scheduled. Perfect date, perfect time. Thank goodness. So I am making a calendar invite and sending it to Zach, even though he's upstairs, because he won't remember. Typing in his email and sending it to him. Cool. Okay. This actually works out perfect because I was supposed to do a live stream with Crohn's Colitis Foundation and it got canceled that morning, so this works out great. I'm gonna have to cut out so much of this footage because I'm just like breathing. I'm just like I was really nervous I was gonna have to do this at the hospital, as I've mentioned many times, I know. But they actually had a number of appointments, but the nurse was like, yeah, I'm glad we could get you in because they fill up super quick. And as you saw, I was like, yeah, I wanted my period to get here because I didn't want to miss the opportunity to schedule with you guys, but we got it. So the place I'm going is actually an hour away, and they say to have somebody drive you because you can be in pain. So I asked her, as you saw, about what to take. Somebody on here, I apologize, I don't remember who commented it, but somebody said, okay, can you stop trying to focus on my face? Get this, Advil dual action, which is Tylenol and ibuprofen, but both of them are actually in lower doses, so maybe it won't bug my stomach. And I'm actually trying it this morning because my cramps were bad enough. My cramps were really, they're coming on strong. She said to definitely take that then if I get cramps. She said to definitely take it because of the concern about the fallopian tubes being blocked. And she also said to eat a small meal beforehand. So hopefully all of that helps. Hopefully the test goes okay. Somebody on here also commented that they kind of had a similar history and they were really shocked when their tubes actually wound up being open. So maybe I'll get lucky. I don't know. Probably not, but we'll see. We can keep our fingers crossed. So yeah, we have to get there at 9:45 on Friday. I'm gonna be really happy when this is done and just over with. So yeah, I do have to cancel our genetic counseling appointment because Zach's results are not back yet. I don't know what's going on with that. Mine came back way faster and they kept emailing me saying, don't forget to schedule it, like make sure you schedule it, schedule. So I did, and I did it like 2 weeks ago thinking, oh well, mine came back this quick, so there wouldn't be an issue. And unfortunately, there seems to be an issue. So now I have to figure out how to cancel it. This is what I don't like, is that there are so many different like websites that are being used that I don't know which is for which. The company I think that we sent our blood work to for genetic screening is different than the actual company that we do the counseling with. I don't know. I'm gonna set an alarm on my phone for 1:30 p.m. make Zach check to ensure that he definitely didn't get his results back, and then I will call them and say we gotta cancel because there are no results in his chart. So just while I have you for the moment, I'll tell you my exact results because I know I mentioned it, the hearing loss thing. So I'm a carrier for non-syndromic hearing loss, GJB2 related. That's the only thing that popped up on my genetic screening out of 282 diseases. There's a whole list, and it seems like I'm negative for all of them. But we gotta wait for Zach's to see and then get the screening done because they will not schedule our follow-up until the genetic counseling appointment's done. Like, even though we got the test done, we need to go talk to somebody about them no matter what the results say. Once that's done, once the HSG is done and our infectious blood work, that's basically all that's left. We have our follow-up appointment and kind of figure out next steps, but we gotta wait for this. So I'm excited to see where this leads us. I don't know what's gonna happen, what the plan will wind up being, if there is even a plan that we want to move forward with. But yes, watch out for the HSG video because I can guarantee you I'm gonna be nervous in it. I'm gonna be shaking, and like, thank goodness Zach will be there with me because I'm gonna be freaking out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll see how this baby works today, and if it works well, then I will take it for that appointment because I don't want to mess with my stomach too much with the ibuprofen. So yeah, I'll bring you along for that appointment and keep you guys updated. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today, waiting on my period with me because it's been a little frustrating. It was a day later, but we got our appointment scheduled. We are all set to move forward. And Thanksgiving is right around the corner. It's kind of insane how quickly that is coming up. So I feel like the next few months are just going to blow by. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this, and I will see you very soon. Bye, guys.